It was very emotional in the beginning, having that amount of openness, because it's like you're informed, but you're at the same time removed. So finding that happy medium where everyone,
where everybody's feeling comfortable.
Yes, where everyone's comfortable with the levels and the conversations are
easy.
Sorry. Thank you.
Well, at
She
first
finishes my sentences. She knows. She lived it.
We are David's moms. David's adoptive mom and birth mom.
We're here today because we just love to hang out at the beach together. This is a great way for us to catch up and to see David as he's growing up and what an awesome young man he's turning out to be.
We're here for the annual FIA picnic. We come up every July, and no matter where we are, we all find a way to get here in July so that we can spend some time together. So Jess can see how David is growing, and David can see Jess and keep building his relationship with her, and us too. We enjoy the visit too.
Yeah, lots of catching up because this is right now. This is the only time per year that we get to see each other because I'm all the way in Colorado. and it's quite the haul. So yeah, we really we bank a lot on this day because it is really the one day we get to all spend together and have fun and enjoy each other's company. So the first year of openness was tricky to navigate, but then after the first couple picnics and the first birthday, it was like we had it down pat.
We could write the book.
Yeah, we're the queens of openness.
Having a different experience going in, you know.
Right.
It was still very similar for both of us, where I wasn't sure how to talk to you, you weren't sure how to talk to me, or how open we could be, and it just took time and lots of conversations
and testing
phone
the
calls
waters
and emails, and it just took the passage of time for us to figure out what was okay and how much openness was okay with each other.
When I originally thought about the concept of adoption, I did not consider openness to be a factor at all. I had no issue with it being closed. I didn't think there was any other option for me, and then the information through FIA told me there was another option, and I was happily convinced otherwise that there was another way to do it, and so I'm so glad that I chose that route, that I chose the open route, because there's so much that can happen from there, so much family that can grow from that.
It's making openness work is
to be honest. Yeah, absolutely. To be completely honest with the other people involved and to figure out together what works and what doesn't. And it's going to be different for everyone, but we figured out what works for us.
And when one of us is going through a rough patch and needs something from the other, then just being honest with that person. So that, you just said the same thing.
It was a really easy decision, actually, to place David for adoption. It was really the only solution for my situation at the time. I found out very late that I was pregnant, and FIA was there with open arms, and it was great. I had all the support I needed, and it made a very tough decision, very thoughtful and easy and kind of intuitive.
For David, I think the best part about this relationship is that for him there are no mysteries. He knows exactly who his birth mom is. He knows that Jessica is here, that she loves him unconditionally, and that if ever he has questions for her or just needs her in any way, she's here. She is a phone call away, and he knows that. He's only 5, and he very much knows who he is, and
he could educate others on
he does
adoption because he knows every facet of it.
He does, and he does educate people.
I was truly looking for a family that I thought most closely resembled my own, and so that when I chose them, I would see him grow up with the same values that I grew up with. The biggest message I could give to specifically a birth mother who's trying to come to this decision about openness in an adoption is to be as honest as you possibly can be with yourself, and be honest with the agency and with everyone involved about what your desires are for your child, and things will work out in the best way they can, as long as you're honest.
I would think for adoptive parents, the advice that I would give them also is the same: honesty. You have to, and patience and trust, to go into things with an open mind and an open heart, because maybe openness might look scary from the outside going in, but once you're there and you've navigated that territory, there's nothing scary about it, and the rewards that come from openness are just so huge and so worth it that you have to take that leap of faith and go with it. Right?
Yeah,
I
totally agree.
For David, I hope, very simply, happiness. Just happiness with his life and himself, that he's very comfortable with who he is and how he came into the world and into our lives, and no reservations. Just plain and simple happiness. When you meet him, you know he has found that happiness. He's a happy guy.
Yeah. I hope for David just that he will have every opportunity afforded to him, and in choosing Lisa and Anthony, I just kind of knew that's exactly what was going to happen, was that he was going to just have, the world would be at his doorstep. He could do whatever he wanted with his life, and that's all I could hope for him.